Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me once again. Today I would like to let you know about the challenge that some of you might be facing. One of my students says that she often finds it difficult to participate in discussions, which means like she's comfortable but then she doesn't know what to say sometimes. And after the end of the discussion, she suddenly remembers that she could have said something, she could have mentioned about something, she could have spoken about something that she did, and so on. So, this can happen often. It is natural for some of us. It happens for me even today. But then the best way to overcome this is to practice regularly. Just Google topics for pick and speak or extempore speaking, or even just mention topics for table topics. You will get some topics that you can try speaking about on your own. This allows you to build your fluency. If that is difficult for you, do join a Toastmasters club and regularly participate in table topics, which is nothing but speaking on the spot. They would give you a topic and you can speak on that particular topic. So, what else can you do? Well, this thing can happen in two different situations, right? One is in the official context, and the other one is when you're just hanging out with friends. So when it comes to the informal context, you don't have to be very particular about just sticking to the topic. You can say things around the topic also. For instance, if people are talking about their favorite restaurants, you can talk about your favorite restaurant. But if you don't have many points to share, you can talk about the time you went to the restaurant. How did you go? Which vehicle did you use? Did you get stuck in traffic? How was the weather at that time? And how did the food you had meet the expectations? And how was it suitable for the weather? You can talk about all these things rather than talking only about the restaurant. Uh, but when it comes to official context, it is always advisable to answer to the question and in a precise way. But then do not give one word or one sentence answers. That can be considered rude. So you have to listen carefully to the questions or listen carefully to the entire discussion actually, and this will help you to think about what responses you can give. All right. And you don't have to immediately give a response. You don't have to create a great impression. Don't be under pressure to do that. Some people think I have to do it, otherwise people will think many things. People may think you are good, people may think you are bad. You might be thinking that you are not doing good enough. Some people are thinking, oh god, she's doing well, how am I going to match that level? But then you are thinking that I'm not doing well enough. So it's a difficult game to guess what others are thinking. Um, let's just focus on the discussion, express ourselves, share our ideas, make this world a better place to live, make your organization great by giving your inputs, which you think would be useful for the organization, useful for the team, useful for everyone around you. So focus on that rather than worrying about the impression that you are creating. Thank you.